Guys, if you want to see a cool installation for something that could possibly save your life, stay tuned. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I have something pretty interesting to show you, because I was in traffic the other day and these drivers are getting more and more brave because they come in closer and closer and closer to my bumper, and I'm pretty sure they do the same BS to you guys out there as well. So I'm like, you know what, let me see if I could find something that can assist me in this issue. So I remembered where I got my flasher relay from. I'll put up the link to that video when I was doing my fender eliminator kit. This website called Custom LED. The guy's name is John out of New Jersey. Guy's freaking brilliant, builds all of these things, designed them. And he has something on the site called a Magic Strobe brake light flasher for pretty much like standard taillight systems. Okay, now I'm gonna put something up on the side so you can, you know, get to his site and whatnot. All right, guys, so what you do is type in Custom LED in your Google search bar, and once it comes up, okay, and you're on the website, on the upper left hand corner there's a menu tab. Click on that. When you click on that menu tab, you can actually see there is Blaster X taillights. Now when you click on that, guys, he has an array of taillights with the modules already built in, which is pretty cool, but that's not what we're looking for. Okay, you want to go to brake light flashers. Now once you click on brake light flashers, the first one that comes up is the Magic Strobe's brake light flasher for standard taillight systems. Now once we click on that bad boy, you can see a nice little picture of it, a couple videos and whatnot. And this, as I said, this will run you about, you know, around 68 bucks plus tax and shipping or whatever the case might be. And you know, depending on the shipping that you pick, you can get it either next day or 2 days or whatever the case might be. Now once you're in there, okay, once you're in there, you can go to overview and see pretty much like what it does. So pretty much in a nutshell, you have 10 different flashing patterns that you can do. So what I'm saying is, you're in traffic, and instead of you pressing your brakes, click, 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 click to just alert people that they're coming up too close, or hey, there's a motorcycle here, all you got to do is press your brake handle one time, and this this modulator will do pretty much everything, or it'll tell the brake light to do everything for you, if you get what I'm saying. So guys, features, as I said, 10 user selectable brake light flash strobe patterns. You got overcurrent protection, thermal protection, short circuit protection, reverse wiring protection. Okay, as I said, it works with LED or incandescent bulbs. Well, you know, sealed, weather tight, 5-year warranty. And as I said, the guy from Custom LED designed this, but the company Custom Dynamics builds the actual piece. Okay, now the cool thing, you get some nice instructions here, which is actually pretty cool. They even show you how to use posi lock and posi tap attachments. So I'm going to show you that real quick. But first, what you want to do is you want to take off your seat. Okay, when you take off your seat, you take this piece off to expose your battery, because what we want is we want to expose this harness right here. This is the main harness that runs to your taillights and your turn signals and so forth. And then what you want to do is you want to take off the two 5mm bolts that hold down your rear seat. Okay, then you take off the one 5mm hex bolt right here so you can move this. And the reason why I say so you can move that is so you can literally bring this up, and you can expose this a little bit more, because we're going to be dealing with pretty much this harness. Now this harness right here has a whole bunch of wires on it. Okay, so if you want and you have a test light, this will come in real handy. So guys, this is an easy way to do the test. Okay, now I've done this before when I was testing for my fender eliminator kit, but I'll just go over with you guys again. So just turn the key to run, okay? And what you want to do is you want to just start tapping these prongs right here. You got 3 to the top and 2 to the bottom, okay? And you got 1 over here in the corner, and you tap until your test light lights up. So I'm gonna start over here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nice. So this middle one right here, I'm gonna show you. This middle one right here is lighting up, okay? Which corresponds to this gray wire, okay? So this gray wire, so then the top 3, the gray wire is the running light. So now we're gonna tap on the brake and see, you know, if this test light flashes or not. So I'm gonna test this one on the top here first, not the middle, but this one right here, all right? And I'm gonna tap the brake. Yep, that's it right there. So this brake light corresponds to a white wire with a black stripe. So this one is the running light, this one is the brake light, and let's see which one is the ground. So if you want to know which one is your ground, guys, you take the portion that goes on the negative for the test light and put it on the positive pole of the battery, okay? Watch where I put it, positive pole of the battery. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap each of these leads. Here, nope, nothing. Here, so the 2 on the bottom, nothing's happening. Now we already know this one is the brake, this one is the running light, so I got 1 left, this one in the corner. Let's tap it, bam, and it lights up. See what I'm saying? So guess what? All the wires that we have to deal with are the top 3. So this one here is the brake, it's the white wire with the black stripe, the gray wire is the running light, and the black wire with the white stripe is the ground, this one right here. So guys, just before we start doing this, I just want to show you how a posi lock works in case you never did one of these before. So pretty much you just strip your wire. This is like about 1/4 inch, okay? And you put it in like so, hold it, and just start threading this in just like this. And it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel it's tight. Thread it in and look, okay? So that terminal is pretty much touching the wire. Now how this works, so this is the module right here, this is the cap for it, and then you see there's a dial in there. You can use like a small Phillips head screw and turn it. As I said, there's option 0 all the way up to 9. So you have 10 options on how you want to make this thing flash. We'll go through that afterwards. So right here, obviously black is your ground, red wire is your input side. So let's say we cut this brake wire right here. As we said, it's the white wire with the black stripe. So what happens is we cut this wire. Now with the 2 halves, okay, the red is going to be connecting to where it's getting the brake signal, and then the white connects to the other half, okay, that puts out the signal. So you have the actual module in the middle, if you understand how it works. So it literally works like this. You have the signal coming in, it goes to the box tells it what to do. The white wire is the output wire where it's sending the signal to the light. That's as simple as it is, and you're connecting the ground. And that's it. So guys, just to slow this down for a second, the last one is called a posi tap, as I mentioned before, where it has a posi lock on one end and a tap, literally like a needle on the other end. And I'll show you how it works. So the first thing you do is you put the posi lock portion, okay, on the ground wire. Okay, run it through here. Mock it up, start threading it in. Tight. And then the other one, how it works is it literally, so we said that the ground wire is the black wire with the white stripe, right? Okay, so all you do is you put the wire in here and then thread this portion in. And then the needle pierces the ground, like if you're testing it almost, and that's it. All right, guys, so now that that's finished, all you got to do, okay, so you have your wires all connected right here, just loop it in like this. You could just slide it in right here, just like so. That's it. Tucked in nice and neat. You don't have to worry about sticking it anywhere or whatever, and it's not going to fall out or anything like that. And anytime you want to change your design, just pull it up. And that's really it. It's actually pretty freaking cool. So I'm going to go through some examples now of pretty much everything, and you know, every pattern can work with my setup because these tail lights are LED and my fender eliminator kit lights are LED as well. All right, guys, so just gonna go over a couple examples. We're not gonna do all of them, but the cool thing is my 2025 comes with an LED tail light. So as I said before, all of these options are gonna work. Some patterns work with LED but not incandescent bulbs, so just be aware of that. Read the directions, and it's actually on their website as well. So all you got to do is take a small tipped screwdriver and lightly turn this. If you're heavy-handed, please don't damage it. It's a very, very light turn of the dial. Okay, there, it does look like a Phillips head. It looks like a cross. Okay, but one section of it, a piece of it, looks like the tip of an arrow. So right now I have it on 0, and 0 is supposed to be 4 brake flashes, then solid, and that can work with both incandescent and LED. So let's see how that works real quick. Ready? All right, hold on. Hit the brake. See that? So it took 4 flashes. Let go. Took 4 flashes and then solid. So let's go to pattern number 1. So it'll be 4 flashes and solid for 3 seconds, and then it's gonna repeat. Hold on. All right, go. And then it should repeat itself. That's pretty cool. And number 2, 7 brake flashes, then solid. All right, hold on. Go ahead. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There you go. Number 3, 7 brake flashes, solid for 3 seconds, and then it'll repeat. Try it. Should repeat now. Yep, there we go. That's actually pretty good. Then number 4, you have a strobe. So number 4 is a quad strobe brake, solid for 1 second, and quad strobe brake, LED only. Go ahead. That's pretty cool. Number 5, quad strobe brakes, then solid for 1 second, quad strobe brake, solid for 3 seconds, and then repeat. Go. Yup, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. I like that. And then number 6, custom LED Blaster X cycle for 3 seconds, then solid. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, that's straight up epilepsy right there. That's actually pretty cool. People, especially at night, that'll actually be good at night. Then number 7, custom LED Blaster X cycle, and then it'll repeat. That's actually pretty cool. So guys, you can definitely try out all of these features once you get it on your own time. If you have any questions, please contact John at Custom LED. I'll link him in the description. The guy he's brilliant. He's great to talk to, really easygoing, and this is a really cool thing. Oh, and I want to show you one more thing. The way how I connected it, it doesn't disrupt my turn signals at all. So let's say I wanted to do pattern pattern 5. I'm on 6. Let's say I want to do pattern 5, and we have the turn signals on. Okay. Once we hit the brake, you'll notice that the turn signal is independent of that, which is actually pretty cool. You get what I'm saying? So guys, definitely like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And everything will be in the description, but this is definitely something that's really low cost, and it'll probably save your life. All right? So once again, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.